Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. All right. How are you, everyone? You good? Yeah? Oh, let's see. Someone's around. If not, it's fine. We're just going to do a little talking just about our boys as planned today. It's fine. Just for the first time. Um doing it just chatting. So if it's your first time watching this, maybe live. Hey, hello there, Woo. Welcome, welcome. How are you? You good? Yeah, as I was saying today, first time I'm actually gonna do a little bit of chatting with you guys. I have something to say about HoloTEMPUS and especially Vesper Noir. And I really want to share that with you all. So, yeah. All right. Hello. Hello, hello, everyone. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good myself. I'm slowly, um, cool, cool. I'm slowly getting rid of the sickness I had. Hello, Jacobo. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Yeah. So today, thank you for coming. I just want to talk a bit, because I feel all right. I feel we need to talk about HoloTEMPUS and we need to talk about Vesper Noir. The reason why I say we need to is because I think our boys, if you've been watching them, I feel our boys are the how can I say, they are opening the path to something new within Holo Pro. I believe that even if they are not, how can I say, like they're not exploding, just like what's her name? I always forget. I have such a bad Salome. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like Salome, right? Like that was just like crazy. Like something happened. But I believe that HoloTEMPUS will change the image of HoloPro in general. Hear me out on this one. So, oh, yeah. I've been trying to be pretty vocal about it on Twitter. I did some pretty good read on stuff that happened, but yeah. So hear me out on this. Um, so right now I'm just gonna talk a bit. Later, maybe I'll show you some footage that I prepared. But yeah. So why is HoloTEMPUS so important, and especially the scouting team, the team that they gathered? I think that, and to do this just chatting today, I did a bit of researching, just a bit on the side. Oh, and just before I go straight into it, I've been a fan of VTubing for like at least the last 4 years, and I've like been into it, and I've been in the communities, and I've been like surrounded by it. So I come with a good understanding of like where the industry was and where the industry is, and especially Hololive. I've been following Hololive a lot, and this whole yeah, exactly, right. I started, I think that Gen 3 just debuted when I started. I found Hololive due to Kizuna I, and then I got curious and then found footage. I remember Hato, like she was one of the only doing English stuff back then. Very, very scuff English, of course. But yeah. Um, so anyway, this whole idol thing that's been going around, right? This whole idol thing, and it's been a, I want to say problematic, but it depends really on your take on it. But it drew some kind of weird vibes on Hololive compared to other branches, and you know exactly like what I'm talking about, I'm sure. And I think that HoloTEMPUS will enable a lot. Like when they're gonna be able to collab with the girls, they will. And I think that at this moment it will explode because HoloTEMPUS brings something that wasn't in Hololive before. Actually, it brings a lot of stuff that was not in Hololive before. Um, yeah, but to do this talk, I didn't want to watch it, but I watched it, and in the end, I don't regret. There's this very popular video on why I hate VTubers, right? Like I'm a fan, so to me, like watching something like that doesn't make sense. But I watched it to better understand the other spectrum, right? And I could understand some of their points, especially the whole like idol aspect that being weird for a lot of people. And I think that what this new generation confirmed, because when they were announced, we didn't know. HoloStars to me, HoloStar GP is heavily, how can I say, idol-like. I've tried a lot to watch some HoloStars, and I know there is a lot of talent within HoloStars, but you can feel that they never really found their niche. They really never found their place. Like I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna like if you compare to Niji Sanji, like it is obvious, like for the male VTubing, right? And I feel like they're very close. They came very close to really find that niche, but like never quite getting it. And with HoloStars, Ian, um, it's clear to me, someone who analyzed like their pick, their pick, where it's like we're picking a team here, but yeah, like quick analysis, right? We have Regis, Altair, who's really nice voice, can sing, has a bit of a, how can I say, he has a strong presence without having a strong um, composure, and he's typical, right? To me, he's really like the idea of what I had when they would choose. Yeah, exactly. They're very bro, right? Like he's soft and everything, but like he's there for its boys, right? And he says like the kind of jargon that we're used to when we talk about the boys, right? Talk about the bros, right? But at the same time, he's very like soft boy, like he has a nice voice. Like everyone like picked it up right on the money. And then afterward, I was like, after the first debut, I was like, okay, where are we going with that? Like, I was like, he's typical. And then we had MAGNI. I think they did it on purpose, by the way. I seriously, like, I think there's a lot of genius behind HoloTEMPUS, and it just hasn't picked up yet, okay? Like, I think they did it on purpose. You put someone more, comfortable with, and then you put someone like completely out there crazy doing their stuff, right? And then we had MAGNI who staged like craziness, like the whole thing. The debut was like so original and so creative, and the guy is just like he's out there, and I'll talk about like his content later on. And he is niche. The thing that he talked, the topics that he has, even on Twitter before they actually debuted, like you would already being like, oh, okay, you're having some like pretty interesting topics. I don't want to talk about furries, but it was out there, and I've never heard that kind of topic before. And I know he makes a lot of innuendo jokes and stuff like that. You would think like he's typical kind of meme, kind of typical meme content creator. But no, there's actually real genius behind what he does. And the fact that they chose him as our new Mag Lord, I love I love like everything that is Mag related. I especially love it because it kind of killed the Morbius memes. I was kind of tired of it, and I'm all down for our new Lord, MAGNI. Anyway, Magni said like such controverted things already within like not even a month, right? And to me, and I said it on Twitter, and I was half kidding. When Yago during an HoloStar GP interview said that the next HoloStars he wanted would be Bad Boys, and then they had Uproar, but then I was like, yeah, Uproar is not really Bad Boys. So I was like, where are the Bad Boys? Like, let's not go into Uproar. We could go like into a whole talk just about like I don't understand Uproar. I understand HoloTEMPUS 100%. I know what they're doing, but Uproar, I'm not sure. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so Magni, he is like the risk, right? HoloTEMPUS felt like a motley crew. Like we're gonna like do something new, right? And we're gonna take risk, and Magni is that risk. And I find their, how can I say, they have balls. Like cover has balls to have like gotten Magni and let him like be who he is, like, and let his creativity shine. To me, and I'm sorry, like I've seen a lot of VTuber, like he is on par with Ame for creativity level, like, and already like it's been like not even a month, crazy. And again, a risk, and that is the important factor about what I want to talk today. A risk. They took a risk in the industry. Risk in any kind of industry, to be honest, like when I was in the video game industry or anything, risk is always something companies don't want to take, right? Because you don't know how it's going to end, like if you take a risk. But they did, and they actually did twice. And yeah, it led to Axel. Axel makes a perfect sense. He is at the same time a singer, someone who speaks English, Japanese, but he's also very gamer. But also he's very like kind of, the typical like dummy, right? I think he's not as much as he show us. But again, I was like, okay, Axel, like I see it. He's a gamer. He can speak natively English and Japanese. He has like, he has a good presence, right? He's confident, and he likes talking and that kind of stuff. So to me, it was really like making a lot of sense. But yeah. Yeah. To me, HoloTEMPUS is really that. It's how can I say, they're trying new stuff, and 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 the last guy, and all right, I'm probably talked the most about him, Vesper. Okay, all right, like I've been vocal, like I'm an uncle level type content creator, and Vesper, when he debuted, all right, he brings, I believe, he brings what we needed the most, what they needed the most. And I'll be very specific about that. We had a big issue of making characters, I think, especially within Hololive. Like some people maybe like Callie is very true to herself, but I don't know. It's something that I've never seen, like this level of genuinity, right? Is real. Yeah, me too. I can relate to it. Like one sentence out of two, I'm like, oh yeah, finally, I get it. And the thing is, and it is crazy, his presence and the topics he has and the things that he says, he touches a lot of people, and suddenly I'm like, I am not the only fan over 30. We're just gonna say numbers here. Like let's not pretend. Like when we talk about Windows 3.1, you can try to pretend how you want, right? But it's just, it shows, yeah, exactly, right? It created a group, the Vesties, of people that instantly bound. never seen this in the 4 years I am within the Hololive and VTuber community. I've started talking in pre-chat in YouTube. I never talk in pre-chat in YouTube, and people were having conversation, not spamming, not like no actual like conversation, and I was like, what is happening? And then when I am on Discord, or if I look at Twitter, and if I look at the people, he is bringing all of this niche that was untouched, and I cannot believe. Oh yeah, and exactly, and even the people that are younger can also learn from him, and he knows that he can play both field of touching the people of his generation, and also, the same time, teaching the other people, right? The younger folks. And I think this is what we needed for so long, and I can't believe that 4 years in being a fan, I have never, maybe I didn't search enough to find indies, but never I have found this level of being able to relate to a VTuber, right? Especially VTuber, as I said a bit previously, like they're all known to have this kind of persona, and like it's not really like the person always like they're playing a role or something, but like straight up from debut, it was just like, okay, you look like a vampire. We make little haha joke like on the side, but we do not care. Like your character design is really cool, but in the end, I'm not here for your character design. Like you could look like I don't know, a monkey or whatever. Well, monkey is pretty popular for any content creator that are male, but yeah. No, I don't think he ever tried to actually. Well, I mean, he's a scholar, so he plays that persona, but the fact that like he looks hedgy, like not really, like, and there's just something so magical about him. I cannot even put it exactly into words. He brings something that just wasn't there. Yeah, he's just his own person, right? And like it's just obvious. Like it's so obvious. And talking about that, I want to show you some clips, guys, but I just have to say, like, once that they get out of the non-collab, and they're gonna mesh with probably people and probably have collab, they're gonna have collab, okay? And this is where HoloTEMPUS will become super important, because HoloStars, GP, JP, to be honest, like people love them. People that love them, and they are great, okay? But they can't reach yet their full potential. Once they're out there, they collab with GP. They have Axel, who can work on helping for the Japanese part, and then they will enable the JP boys to become just that, boys. The boys, right? They keep like they talk like they're Connor. They talk like if it's trash taste. Like let's not like beat around the bushes here, right? Like, because the people in this kind of niche, this is how like they kind of like interacting, right? If you want to do male VTuber, especially for English, I don't think you're gonna be able to do it if you go like the ara ara. I'm a sexy. I mean, there's Vox, but he just has such a sexy voice. But my point is that if you really want to like feel, you want to feel something hanging around these boys, right? You will need this to reach JP. I think that once there's more exposure, it's always like that, right? More exposure. I think it will let them, oh well, you know, the antis are everywhere, we don't care anymore, just like everyone says, just ignore and block. um but yeah, once they reach JP, they will be able to influence them. They will be able to, how can I say, to push their games. I think Magni, especially, he is very talented. Okay, like if you haven't catch on this, the man behind like the persona, like he knows what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing and how to reach for people. So yeah, I think this will help a lot. And what else? What else? Yeah, and once they also start collabing with the girls, they're gonna be able to reach more, because right now maybe they don't reach because you know there's a lot of people that are more focused into the girls right now, but being there, seeing them, like will probably reach out. And I think the biggest problem for Holo GP is because people always felt there were those gates with the JP girls. And anyway, I really think that HoloTEMPUS will be this thing that will unlock it. I have this feeling, but yeah. And it's just that, well, I mean, they are talented. They should feel confident. It's not because you don't have the views. Hey, what's up, Apoc? What? How did I pronounce that? I went mid French, mid English. Apoc. um, yeah. So I think we have something. We'll see. I think we need what need to be done. It's really breaking the boundaries. We really need to make this normalized, right? We need just to normalize the whole thing and being true, like Vesper. And all right, I've been talking about it, and I want to rewatch it with you guys, and maybe analyzing a bit of what's happening and just how I think it is so smart to have gotten, especially Vesper in a new HoloStar. All right, I prepared something. Let me see. Let me see. Let me go get. Okay. I this time around, I got my new tech, right? If you have seen my debut, my super tech. All right, it's right here. Okay, yeah, I got a bigger screen this time. And we're gonna watch some clip. Usually I'm not a big clip fan, but we're gonna watch clip, and I just want to show you. And I'm glad that Apoc you came around, because the guy I'm about to show, he is like redefining VTubers. Wow, I'm putting really strong words. I'm putting a lot of a lot of pressure on his shoulder right here. Yeah, but I really do think for a lot of people, it is. Yeah, yeah, me too. I like it, right? Yeah, I keep it. I keep it my to my generation with the screen. Yeah. All right. Let's oh yes, indefinitely. They are taking risks. They are testing the water. All right. I let me see if this thing turns on properly. All right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cool, cool. So, yeah. Of course, the clip I want to watch is, I think, straight from debut, how you can understand that Vesper is real, okay? And this moment, you know the moment I'm going to talk about if you've seen it. But this moment is true happiness, okay? True happiness. And you know what? I think like it felt so good to see someone who's just like not not being like the puppet that a lot of people say that VTubers are. Just a guy being like really happy. Anyway, let's watch it, and I might pause to make some comment again. So this is a debut of Vesper and just some highlights. Oh, no audio? Really? Huh? Why is that? Why is that? Let me see. Why is that? I will fix it. Give me a sec. So if there was no audio, let me see. Yeah, boy, I'm more than a noob than him, so it's okay. I can have some scuff moment. Why was the audio not? It's really cursed because I tested this, of course, beforehand. Everything was fine, but now, of course, it was not working. Um, okay, let me see. Let me see. Yes, it's probably my S video I need to go plug, right? Yeah. Okay, let's see. No. It should be fine. It should be fine. Typical streaming, boys. Yeah, boomers. Yep. Boomers all around the world. I am also part of this. So it was mute, and I have no clue why. It should have been okay. Okay, let's try. Let's try one more time. Let me know if it is. I think we have double audio actually. All right, I'll stop it now. Was everything good? I think so. I think I might just have messed up something along the way. Still no audio. Insanity. OBS is like showing me like that it's doing like the sound and everything, but okay. Let me check something. Was there music earlier? Like when I was just chatting and there was absolutely no music. So maybe there's something with I was trying to actually mess with the tracks today, and maybe there's just a problem with the track not picking up. Okay. So all right. Let's mix all my track and we'll mess with this shenanigan another day. I wanted to make my track all separate to make editing more easy, but it's fine. Let's do this anyway. It should be fine now. I'm gonna retry. All right. Yeah, tracks can be annoying to deal with OBS. All right, gotta get better at this thing. Thank you for your understanding. All right, let me know if you hear something now.
So I had this idea that I would give you a very hyper-specific thing that I like and a very hyper-specific thing that I dislike, and that would give you kind of a better idea of what type of person I am, right? Might be a good idea, might be a flop, I don't know.
All good? Okay, yeah. It was, I know exactly what was the issue. Yeah, cool, thanks, guys. Thanks. Yeah, the issue was just like I was trying to make tracks to make editing better later, but OBS hates me. All right, yeah, the sound might be a bit low. Let me check real quick here. OBS, like, sometime I don't know why it does that. It changes my stuff without me asking for it, and I hate it. All right, it should be fine. It should be fine. Okay. All right, we're continuing.
It's too late. I have the slide here, so we're jumping into it. Things that I like. I love peeling the plastic film off of new like electronics, like a TV or a monitor or computer hardware, right? I actually have a story that I want to tell you about this, okay? Back when I was an apprentice at the library, right? They had the newbie actually build a whole bunch of office equipment that they had purchased. It was something in the realm of probably 30 to 40 computers. I was building them from scratch. They had already bought the equipment, but it needed to be assembled. So
Yeah.
that they gave that to the newbie. and I was in there assembling
So
equipment. And
straight
it
up
was,
from the
all of it
start,
was brand new. All of it was
he's
brand
full
new.
on
All of it had
storytelling,
that
right?
plastic film on it, and I got to peel off the plastic film of like 40 computers and maybe like 10 to 15 televisions. It was the best. It was it was probably the most fun I've ever had at work.
I'll stop there. I'll stop there. So straight up from the start, the man, like, he's already showing us like he's a storyteller, right? This is what people like. A lot of people like storytelling in their content, and not only that, but he set ups to be like man of the people and telling us like I hate my job straight up. I hated my job in the past, and just from that, you're just like, okay, this guy's real. Like, we're not talking about like isekai, like shenanigan, just like their story lore was trying to. No, we're straight up back in reality. VTuber is talking about the real world. It's like we're not like how can I say we're not messing with faking anything here. Where we're straight into it, and I'm gonna. Should I? I'm just gonna continue. It's such a good clip anyway. And I'll stop to make a small comment. But yeah, straight from the start, you're like, wow, this guy is it's gonna be our next bro, like or grandpa, depending how old you are.
It took 3 or 4 days to set everything up, and I was just peeling and peeling and peeling, and then I started wrapping the plastic film into a ball, and the ball was getting bigger and bigger
Oh
and
man,
bigger. And by the time it was done,
he's
it
so
was about the size
passionate.
of a
Whoa,
volleyball,
Osekai,
like a
that was
volleyball.
really loud.
It was a gigantic ball of plastic
SFX
film.
of
And,
hell.
and I don't want to get negative. I don't particularly like my job. Can you guys relate? I don't dislike.
Exact. Can you guys relate? Yeah, he knows what he's doing, and you know what? Like, have I been asked by a lot of VTuber, can I relate? And also with such feelings that are so true to everyone, like on their everyday life. It's just like a bit of like, yeah, it's like my slice of life anime, right? It's like my slice of life anime, but now in VTuber. Yeah. Let's move on. But like the fact that he said it, can you guys relate? Man, this man is like talking straight to us. Like no bullshit, just true emotion. All right, let's continue this one.
Like my job, but I don't particularly like it. I would say at best it's satisfying because I'm pretty competent at my day job. I'm pretty good at what I do, and that gives me a degree of satisfaction, but I don't enjoy work. I don't like it. That is the one day, is like the one time that I've ever actually enjoyed being at work. I probably should have thrown that gigantic volleyball-sized...
I just want to say before I continue. So not only is very good at storytelling, but right here he's telling us like he's prepping us, right? He's preparing us and making us understand that a lot of worker out there work because they have to, and you know it's kind of hard to find the perfect job, and sometimes you just do it because like you need to kind of just you need to do to meet the ends of the month, right? And but he's prepping us. He's prepping us about the most real emotion he's gonna have, like straight up on debut, and everyone this moment, like it went through their skin, through their heart, and just like being like, to me, it was like, all right, this is the one. And after that, he just continued proving it.
Ball of plastic away. I actually kept it in my car, and I kept it in my car for about 5 or 6 years. And whenever I was having a bad
This is
day,
a metaphor, by the way. This is a metaphor.
Work, and it was a particularly bad day.
I
would look at that ball
hope
and be
the
like,
balls really exist.
Remember that one time? Remember that one time you had a grand old time at work? It could happen once again.
Exactly. It could
happen
once again.
At work once, it could happen again.
It can happen
if things
again.
Don't really look like they're going very well, they'll get better. you had good times before, you'll have good times again, right? And I remember thinking to myself, maybe one day I'll have fun at work again. And that
Mm.
segues into this right here.
Exactly, exactly. That's segue, right? In is it how we write segue? Segues. I have a feeling this is not. Osakai, come on, bro. You're too popular for a clipper to do this kind of stuff. Yeah. So it's segue, right? Into what he's about to say. And what he's about to say is just like where he puts his heart on the table.
What I'm doing right here, I don't think I don't think anyone else that's debuted these 2 days has mentioned it before, but I am so hyped to be here as a HoloStar. Like, I'm so incredibly hyped. I can't believe this happened. What the hell?
I cannot watch this. Like, I am now a very flat form, but I am smiling every time. There is no way you cannot smile at happiness like that. Like, man, like, this is almost like taking the people that are like VTubers are fake and showing them like at the wall and being like, you have to stop your nonsense. These are real people. They just have like an avatar. Their feelings like are so true. And yeah, everyone like was just like, you cannot hate that. If you hate that, you just hate happiness and you have a problem. Get help. Get well soon. Yeah, so good. I'm just gonna finish the clip.
Like the ball, which by the way, like over the course of 6 summers, like during the summer heat, that ball would melt a little bit more and it became a little bit sticky. By the time I threw it away, it was about the size of a softball, and it was incredibly disgusting. It was tracking like lint and stuff like that. But that ball was reminding me that things could get better, and here I am. Like, I'm a member of HoloStars English with 3 incredibly talented guildmates, and like I made it. Like I endured the rough patches, and I made it to a
exactly.
I just feel like I don't mean to brag. I'm not bragging. I think I'm among giants here. I think I'm like out of my depth.
All right, I'll stop him because after that he starts being a bit negative about himself. He doesn't give himself enough credit. But this right here, when I say like it's changing the vision of VTubing, this is it. I think Cover is really, really smart. I think they have a lot of experienced people and they have a lot of money. They might have the most money out of all companies, if you ask my opinion. But anyway, and this is just like, you cannot stay indifferent. You cannot say like male VTuber like suck or whatever. You're just like, man, I want to get to know him. I want to like hang around with him. And I cannot miss a single stream that he makes. Unfortunately, I have to rewatch the archive when he does chatting, but it's just like, it's so great. And it's just like, to me, it's almost a podcast, to be honest. Like, he could have like any forms, and I would be fine. And then what he does is afterward, with all this true feeling, he brings back like, that's the thing. He does 2 things at the same time. He takes the people that thinks that VTubing is fake and show them that like he can be very, very true and people actually loves it, wants it, right? And then you take this and it turns as our Mag Lord would say, it would turn the doubters. It would turn the doubters against VTubing. It would turn them to the good side. But yeah. So this is the first thing he does to me that I think is very important, and I think will pop. It will beat the fact that people are just orny for VTubers. And the next thing he does, and it goes and he grabbed the older folks, the millennials, the older millennials. Like, we don't use that word too much nowadays, but this is still like how we were described, and he just bring them back up front. And I'm just gonna finish talking about Vesper in the next clip, because it pretty much sum it all. The meme archaeology he did yesterday was one of the most, how can I say, like, we all know nostalgia hits hard, right? We all know nostalgia hit hearts, but there's something really special when it means at the same time you get to show to others, you validate kind of yourself, right? And at the same time, you get to enjoy it one more time. When was the things I'm about to show you? Like, I don't know the last time I enjoyed most of these. Like, it's like, yeah, I can't even remember. And that's the thing when you get older. Like, you just go to work, like you said, like you go to work and you're not happy every day, and you just forget like the good old times sometimes. And this is why nostalgia is so powerful. And he brings it back, and he doesn't have images. He doesn't have anything. He just have like the name of the memes. And it was like everyone was losing their shit on the Discord server. Like, you might only look at number. I know a lot of people look at number, but Vesper is creating a community. He is making part of the community stronger, and will also influence, I think, other parts of this same community. But yeah, if you look at number, like, you wouldn't think how people lose their shit just by the number. But when the stream was going on, oh my god, I was, me myself, like, personally losing it. It was so great. And let's just watch, I think it's the last part of this stream. I highly recommend if you haven't seen it. It's so great, and I think it's a type of genius for sure.
We're gonna end it with, in my
yeah,
opinion,
and I love that
the finest of the ancient.
I love that in the top 2 of the best was All Your Bays Are Belong to Us. All Your Bays Are Belong to Us, all right, to me, is like part of my internet personality as a teenager. Like, it was part of me. It was like, it's silly to say, but like, right now I live in Japan and I work in Japan. And could you say that All Your Bays Are Belong to Me is like, I've been kind of influencing that? Maybe. It was part of like me being curious. What is this meme? How does this happen? Oh, it's a Japanese game that is just super badly translated. Oh, that's kind of really funny. Oh, make music out of it. Oh, I can't stop like this music to be in my head. Like, I have to listen to it every day. You know, kids, right? But even adults do it. But yeah, Hypno Meme Vesper has said himself. And yeah, it was great. It was really great to see it again. But then he finishes, and that is like, I called it. Like, we were in the server, and I called it in this the HoloFan server, and people like literally F me. But yeah, it's also the way he's speaking, right? The way he actually tells us the story. This is, yeah, it's so great. Let's listen to this one. It's shorter.
Ancient memes. I don't think it needs any explanation from me. I don't think I need to explain it at all. I don't need to talk at all. So I'm going to show you the final meme, the final ancient meme. I'm gonna let you soak it in.
Oh, and by the way, I am not even sorry.
But anyways, we're gonna do the last meme. I'm gonna laugh along with you guys, and then I'm gonna peace out. Okay? All right.
No regret. The chat.
Chat predicted it. Chat always predicts it, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
community
I've
hive
cultivated
mind.
an audience of boomers, right? So they understand.
Boom. There we go. He knows. Like a lot of people don't realize that when they hire like these talents, like even if the numbers are not talking, they're talented. They know what he's doing. He cultivated an audience of boomer, right? And he knows that when you say boomer, he's not really, referring to boomer. He just means older folks. But like this moment was just like we knew it was coming, right? But it was so good. And to actually have to talk to the younger folk being like, I don't get it. I don't get it. It was just like this moment where like, oh, let me tell you about like this stupid thing that has no purpose to exist if you ask my opinion. Um and yeah, and I think this is very important. I think to when you have a community that has a lot of different how can I say age gap, everyone wants to feel like they fit in, right? Like same thing like when they do like these kind of new memes and new trends and that kind of stuff. Like sometime I'm like, I'm not really into that, but I like the talents. I like some of the other stuff, but this was just never there before, and now I just want it all. I want all of it. I'm up for it. If you haven't seen also him playing Project Zomboid, I hate zombie games. Okay, I hate zombie games. I hate or I already said so. But I could like watch this man play Project Zomboid for hours. The way that he's passionate, that he's like so strategist about so many things. It's just it's great. But I talked a lot about Vesper because like he is definitely now my male VTuber of preference, hands down, and I will not even be hiding it. Like I was so much validated, and I did try to do a lot of content creation for the past 2 years, but he motivate me, and I'm sure others to actually being like, you know what, being old is actually pretty fucking cool. Like there's there's no one who will like there's no zoomer will come and be like, yeah, you know what, like shut up old man. Just like, wait, let me tell you, there are some really cool stuff about being an older geek, right? Geeks like the millennials, like the oldest millennial are 40 years old right now. We forget this. We forget this. Like the oldest millennial are like 40, and they were gamer even before that. So yeah, it's amazing, to be honest, and I'm here for it. Like I want it all, and I think and I hope that it's not only a Vesper niche and it's gonna be with him and only him. I want Vesper to have these genuine um older conversation with others, right? Be like, oh yeah, do you remember? Oh yeah, that was sick. Like, oh yeah, and then they can just share, and then because I said it in the past, I actually, if you look at one of my very old video that is very dated now, um, about what is Hololive, I think one of the strength is all about the connection, the collabs between the talents, and of course, like if we can have more of this, like of course we don't need like everyone to be old. Like I like diversity, but I think it becomes a thing. I think people enjoy it to the fact to the point that like yeah, yes, of course the older folks like are not the most present on YouTube because they have job and they have more responsibilities and that kind of stuff, but normalization, it we have to go there. I think for the VTuber world, we have to reach normalization. Like it's okay to have an avatar. And I'm going to say some weird stuff right now. And the metaverse, I'm going to talk about this topic one day, I swear. The metaverse about VTuber is, about having an avatar. Even further, the metaverse as itself is having an avatar. You cannot have a metaverse without having an avatar, right? And yes, yes, Jacobo, definitely it would be amazing. They would probably need some help with translation, but they could have a really, really good content about that, I think, and it would be very genuine, I feel. But yeah, as I was saying, the metaverse itself, it is about having an avatar. And people that are like, VTubers are cringe, just show your face, you're just a man, you're fat, whatever. The thing is that I think that, just me predicting, it's not stopping. And I think people kind of got it now that it's not stopping. And yeah, I think it's just gonna be more of this. Anyway, very exciting stuff about HoloTEMPUS and Vesper, but I just said normalization, right? Let me show you the opposite, the crazy part. I have to show, if you haven't seen it, and I kind of just want to rewatch it myself. MAGNI, I don't want to, I think everyone is amazing in HoloTEMPUS. Mine that really, how can I say, they're the one that I see the most, that I like the most. But MAGNI and Vesper, like, they really bring something new to the table. And before I continue with MAGNI though, I just want to say, Altair, he might have like this soft voice and like kind of, gentle attitude. I just want to just highlight, there was this one moment when him and Vesper were playing Hunt, and there was some comments about someone's sister. I'm not sure whose, maybe Vesper's, I'm not sure. And of course, chat being silly and being like Mimi, they had to ask like a question about the sister, if she's free, if she has a boyfriend, or this kind of question. And then Altair, in a very, it was his sister. Okay, he was very, very straight about be respectful. Oh, it was sister friend. Okay, okay, yeah. Sorry, I forgot the relation to who, but yeah, he was just like dead serious. Like, you can take your meme, and exactly, you can take your meme and you can like put them where I think, right. It's just like, sometime it's fun and all, but I was glad to see this in this community. The VTuber had the power to be like, you guys, you shut the fuck up. Like, enough. It's not funny. Like, same thing with like Vesper saying like, you're Among Us like memes, like, they're dumb. There, I told you. Like, of course he reacts and people like to make content creator react, but they have no fear of their words. And this is amazing. I think that this is also part of when I say to be genuine and to be a person. Not only be a VTuber, being a person that is a VTuber, where like, even if the V is stand for virtual, like the person is quite not virtual. Yeah. Oh, it's a hydrate check. All right. To finish with someone who's actually good with words, as I'm talking about, let's watch this clip of MAGNI's intro. Okay, MAGNI's intro. There's not even a VTuber involved. It's just a guy with his voice, and they are one of the best badass thing, funny, like improv I've heard in a long time, and with actually good voicing. And the hype level is just, you can feel it, man. It's just like, he's so good. He's so good. That's all I have to say. And he will explode. Okay, I don't know what he has to do, but MAGNI especially, he will explode. He will reach out. Like, impossible that like it's not happening. And yeah, I think, like I said, is because there's still barriers about what is HoloStars, but these are about to go down. And I hope that people like can start being like, I can enjoy male VTuber like just normally. And my favorite, we're gonna watch it because I want to watch it. To be honest, like even if you watch it, I just want to watch it. Like it's so like I'm not kidding. I've rewatched clips of just the intro. Like there's no VTubers involved. They're just like this amazing guy being like amazing at what he does. And I was like, I I don't know why he's not like a sensation. Like to me, and I don't like to compare. I'm gonna compare, but I don't like to do it. Like Connor, who he's not a VTuber. Well, I mean, maybe not, right? Nah, that's not prudent. He has a VTuber too, but yeah, he doesn't reach that quality of entertainment. Okay, he doesn't reach it at all. I don't get me wrong. I do enjoy his content, but entertainment level? No, hell no, no, not even on a VA, not even on a VA level. And yet, it's just because he popped out and he's known. People like known people, and they follow people that other people follow. You know how it works, right? But I'm telling you, like the pure talent here is incredible. All right, let's watch it. My favorite is actually the Dragon Ball parody, but the one where he rally the troop. Rally the troop. Yeah, sorry, French is coming out. Is actually really good too. Anyway, let's watch this. It's only 2 minutes. Are you ready for some MAGNI? Ooh, baby!
The last episode of Maggin D's Balls. The evil villains known as Cell and Frieza have been resurrected to wreak havoc
Magnation!
upon the Earth. Can our
Are you here?
Vegeta and Goku stop them in time? Find out in this episode of Maggin D's Balls. Kakarot! They're too strong for us! Foolish Saiyans! Did you
Is
possibly
Cell
think you can
is so
beat
good.
the doubters? It's time for you to take this L plus ratio.
That's right. It's over for you
It's so
dirty
good.
Saiyan monkeys.
Kakarot, what are we going to do?
They're monsters. Vegeta, we have to mag. What? It's our only option. Magnation, heed my call. I need you to lend me your mags in the chat.
Oh yeah, nice with the mag.
This is magging time 1.
What?
This can't be.
Mag!
He can't
Lend me
even.
your mags.
Mag!
So good.
Mag! What? Mag!
I can't.
Mag! No! No!
This can't be.
As Magnation defeated the doubters, will Desmond run out of hype intros to do? Find out next episode of Maggin D's Ball.
Okay, I'm gonna stop there. Oh man, like I've watched this 3 or 4 times and I'm still laughing. It's just like, it's just as if I'm rewatching Dragon Ball Abridged, like Dragon Ball Z Abridged actually. But man, like you tell me why they haven't exploded. Like I mean, okay, all right. Like I said, I don't like the number game, but to me, like, man, he memes to a level that I find funny. Okay, and I'm gonna be a non-call here, guys. I'm gonna be a non-call. Like, I don't like memes much. Okay, I already said in my intro, like I'm fine, but I have to laugh, right? The Morbin like didn't make me laugh, but then he takes Morbin, he appropriated to himself, and now it becomes something else. Now that is creative and that is funny, and this is what a meme, like a meme is, of course, something that is repeated, but like just a meme for a meme, I have absolutely zero interest. But you take something like that and you make it mean sting. Same thing with copium. I've never really found copium, like, you know, to be that funny. But then he takes it and he makes it like a alchemy component, and just like, man, you're so brilliant. You're a genius, my dude. What the hell? You know what you're doing. Like, and it's just like, yeah, and it's just natural born talent, like natural born meme. He's just like, he does it like he breeds the meme. Like, he speaks, all right? He speaks and he cannot stop doing innuendo. Like, even me, I would have a really hard time to do this. I think a lot of people, like, to realize, I think this kind of talent is literally your brain is able to know what you're about to say, and I'm trying to be trying to make sense here, but you know what I mean? Like, when you're able to, like, just make joke just casually, just like you speak and you joke at the same time, and sometimes you don't even sound like you made a joke, but you made one because it's just natural to you. Anyway, it's so good. Yeah. So I think what's next for HoloTEMPUS, and maybe we can go back to my other room. All right, let's go back. Where am I? Oh, yeah. I have to come back. Okay. Oh, hey, hi. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I think what's next for HoloTEMPUS and for HoloPro is gonna be more genuine feeling. I think this is what the people want. I think a lot of people want, because right now, when you reach a lot of millions of people, like, what's next, right? What's next? Well, you need to reach the people you can't reach. How do you do that? You do this with stuff like that. You do it with stuff like that. A bit of everything, right? You need a niche for everything. And HoloTEMPUS is just this perfect image of niche, right? Oh, let me see if my music works now. Do you hear it? It should work. Like, if I fix it correctly, that is. It should. Yeah. So be ready. I'm telling you, like, it's not because they're not like an instant bomb. Things are gonna continue, and I think that. Oh, really? It's fine. I'll fix it for next stream. It's fine. As long as you hear me talk, I think is the most important thing. Even if it makes it a bit ominous with no music at all. Let me see. Where is it supposed to be? Oh, what have I done? Oh, hi. Okay, let's not mess into fixing things. Lost in the Cosmos. All right, I've hamped it up a little bit. Anyway, so yeah, VTubers. I have a hard time like getting a lot of people around me. Yeah, for stars, yes. If we talk about numbers, of course, like I said, like I'm not really into numbers, but yes, I think that in comparison, if we do them, yes, it is huge. But my point is, it can be and it will be bigger. And with HoloTEMPUS, it is clear the path they are going for is clear to me. It's very clear. When Hololive EN Myth came out, you could already tell a bit, right? You have a rapper, you have someone who's super creative that with how to use VTubing. That was Ame. You had the singer and the person who can speak like 3 to 4 languages. I'm not sure how much Kiara, 3 or 4. And then you have Ina, who can draw and is like, you know, more shy, like that kind of vision. But it's even stronger. The niche are even stronger for HoloTEMPUS. And man, I just want more of the interaction I've been having with the Vesties. Me personally, how it changed me as a fan, I haven't been that excited about VTubing for a long time. I love Suisei, like Mayoshi, like she's so talented. She makes me laugh, you know, that kind of stuff. Like, of course, and I like watching a lot of others, but now it kind of reached into a more personal space that I didn't see it coming. That whole like that VTubers could get me there, and yeah, it's great. I'm here for it. Okay, all right. Thank you very much, everyone, for hearing my my rant about HoloTEMPUS. If you have question or if you want me to take a take on something, please ask me. I actually love doing analysis of this kind of level, and to be honest, there's so much more things. If I did like write, if I did write a little report, which I didn't do beforehand, there could be so many things that I picked up, that I saw them doing, that is kind of showing where we're going with Hololive as a whole, Holo Pro. Yeah, I can't wait to see more, and I hope that if you're watching this, and if you're still watching and you are not already like watching HoloTEMPUS, or HoloStar in general, like, man, give it a try. Like, it is genuinely some of the best male VTubing I've ever seen. And like I said, I haven't looked up a lot on the indie scenes, so I am sure there's a lot of indie out there. There's always a lot of talented indie that you just never know about, just because the internet being the internet, just like me being talking to you right now. Yeah. All right. And I think one of our boys actually streaming right now, so maybe we'll give him space so we can watch him. I think it's Altair, right? Is actually streaming right now. So if I remember, yeah, is he? I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, thank you for being here today. Next time I'll try to fix my audio shenanigans. Don't know why it didn't work, even if it worked like in my testing, but all right. Thank you for being here once again, and that was very cool. I want to do more chatting like this, maybe on different topic, but yeah, it was great. I love talking. I said so in my debut. If you haven't watched, I love talking. I could do it for a long time, no problem. All right, thank you everyone, and have a great day, and be great. I'll see you in the next stream. See ya. Yeah, I think so too, Epoch. And I'm sure this one works, eh?